from yesterday. And then you also have today's lesson in front of you, which is, well, today's packet, I'm sorry. It should honestly just be just lines because we're drafting today. So you have both of those things out in front of you. Remember, if you don't have these materials, you're just writing on a piece of paper, okay? Okay, I'm just gonna give us another 30 seconds to get our bodies still. We're all looking in the camera. Jace, what is your question?
Are we gonna do the plain page?
No, don't worry about that. Okay, great. So I see Ariana's ready. Her body is still. I can see her face in the camera. Erica's ready. Liam, I'm scanning. I'm literally scanning all rows on my screen. So please make sure that you're sitting nicely. Great, Nana's in scholar position. Rachel's ready. Aminat, it looks like you're covering your screen. Jaria, I don't see you. Ryan, I don't see you. Anselmo. Johandy, I think you are having internet issues. Kadric, I don't see you. All right, okay. So let me just put this in speaker view. And if one of the teachers can just make me like the spotlight for, I don't know, I can't do it. Thank you. Okay, great. So today we're going to be writing the first draft. The spotlight moved again. I'm not sure why, but today we're going to be writing our first draft of our journal entry using the graphic organizer that we filled in yesterday. And then if you didn't complete it during class, you were supposed to complete it during homework. So in our previous lesson, we started our journal entries from the perspective of an orphan living during the Great Depression. And we made a lot of progress in the pre-writing stage. So today we're gonna, like I said, use those graphic organizers from yesterday to draft our journal entries. Just like our previous tests, we're gonna wanna make sure that we organize our journals into paragraphs that are organized by main ideas. Show me with your hands because I just wanna make sure everybody's on the same page. Show me with your fingers. How many sentences should be in a paragraph? Okay, so I see Jace said 5. I see 6 from Ariana, 6, 5. Great, so I'm seeing a lot of people between 5 and 6. Emery and Makan, you're not following along because you're not showing me with using your hands, answering my question. Please make sure you're following along the whole class. Jasleen, same thing. Jasleen, C. Okay, so like I said, I saw a lot of 5s and 6, and yes, a paragraph makes up 5 to 6 sentences. Okay, so you need to make sure that you're counting your sentences, and I mean, it also is making sense when you're writing it. I don't want to see just one sentence that's not a paragraph, that's not giving me enough information. Okay. So like I said, we're gonna be focusing on developing our paragraphs based on different main ideas. And where I'm kind of gonna show you, so this is where that outline page kind of comes into play, but I kind of changed things a little bit around so we can actually start drafting. And I think that, yeah, just using the graphic organizer is gonna help you. So let's look, I'm gonna share my screen and let's just revisit the prompt. that we're working towards today. See, that sunlight always comes around during this time. Right here, okay. So sharing, and I'm gonna make this from my current, oh, not current slide. Okay, so our prompt, just to revisit, we can call on a scholar to read the first part and then another scholar to read the bottom.
Great. Makan read the first part, and then Nilia will read the bottom.
Okay. Write a journal entry from the perspective of an orphan during the Great Depression. Describe what your life is like and how the world around you impacts your life. Include your opinions and feelings about your life and how the effects of the Great Depression are changing your way of living.
Thank you. And now, Nilia, go ahead.
In your entry, be sure to describe what your life is like. Describe how you're affected by the world around you. Include your opinions and feelings about your life and how the Great Depression has impacted life.
Great. Okay, so when we first started our unit, we had looked at a journal entry from a teenager who wrote during the Dust Bowl. And then from that, we realized that journals focus on a larger and more important events instead of smaller details, such as the first few days of school. You guys were given the opportunity to write a journal on that first day of school. And we also know that journals mainly focus on the emotions we feel. So not only did you share events about your first day of school, but you also let us in on how you were feeling during those times. And that's really what makes up a journal and how it's different from a diary. So like I said in our previous writing lesson, we brainstormed events from the Great Depression and our feelings as the result of these events. Okay, so today we're going to take our brainstorming, our graphic organizers, and we're going to come up with 3 paragraphs. So you basically have, because your graphic organizer kind of already gives you those boxes, so what you're going to do is later on you're going to go through and you're going to kind of create some sort of outline to help you with those paragraphs. And I'm going to show you how you can do that just using your graphic organizer. So let's just take a look back at my brainstorming ideas here. And on this side, remember, we had our major events of the Great Depression, and then we had my emotions, because remember, it's not me, it's from the perspective of an orphan. So I put myself in an orphan's shoes, and I spoke from how an orphan may have felt during this time. So after looking at my brainstorm and the prompt, I decided that I would write my first paragraph, about what my life is like. So since I'm gonna start by focusing on the facts about my life, which column, okay, which one of these columns am I going to use? You can show me on your hands, either am I gonna use the first column or am I gonna use the second column? So I'm just gonna repeat my question. Since I'll be focusing on the facts about my life, which column am I going to use to help me write my paragraph? Is it gonna be the first column or is it gonna be the second column? Okay. So let's see. Jocelyn, please sit up. Justin, please show me with your hand. Yakari, Emery, Makan, I don't see you showing a gesture. Augustine, Framal. Okay, so I see a lot of people who are participating showing 2s. So, and I do see some people showing 1, but I see a lot of people showing 2. So I just want to let you know that I'm mostly going to be working with my first column, okay? Because, and I'm assuming that we thought it was this one because journals really focus in on emotions, but because I'm focusing on the facts about my life, right? I want to focus on this column. If I was focusing on the emotions, then I'd be obviously focusing on my second column, okay? Give me a thumbs up if you understand. Jace, please put that down. Great. Thank you, Jasleen M. and Erica for gesturing back. Okay, just a reminder, everybody, please, you shouldn't be writing during this time. So your bodies are still and your eyes are on me. So Jakari, for a long time, I've seen you looking down. Your eyes need to be on me. Same thing for Mel. Amani, Shaq. All right, okay. So moving forward. So now that I know what part of the question I want to answer for this paragraph, I need to come up with the main idea for the paragraph and a common thread. So after looking back at my details over here, I can see that they all show how tough life was. So I'm going to basically use that as my main idea, and I'm going to create a topic sentence based off of that. So before I show you what my topic sentence looks like, I just want to refresh. Can we call on somebody? What is a topic sentence?
Jace, unmute yourself.
So a topic sentence is basically something that like introduces, what you're talking about.
Great. Yes. And can we just call on Ari to repeat what Jay said?
Yep. Ari, go ahead and repeat.
Jay said that a topic sentence is basically what is like a beginning of, like, it's telling what you're going to say.
Okay, so it's telling, Ari, you can mute yourself back. It's telling the reader what your paragraph is gonna be about. So I decided that this paragraph would be all about how tough life was. Okay, so my topic sentence is times are tough for everyone. Okay, and then I needed to add details to that. And because I already brainstormed these details and they were in my graphic organizer, I can now just add that to my paragraph. So as you can see here, these are the certain details. I have numbers next to them. And, I didn't just take all of the information I wrote in my graphic organizer. I just used certain information, the most important information, and I bolded that. So as you can see, it's people had to wait in line, sometimes for hours to get food. They could not take in more children, and people had to move to 10 cities. So what I want us to do, we're going to break out into groups for about just 5 minutes, and I want teachers to just check over. So your advisory teachers are going to be checking over your graphic organizer. Emery, wake up. Sit up. Sit up so you're not falling asleep. Good. Okay. So your advisory teachers are going to make sure that your graphic organizers are completed, like mine, because you're going to have to use this to create your draft. And before I show you what my first paragraph looks like, I just want to make sure that you have them filled out in case we need to talk a little bit more about them. Okay, and also going over what you need to do for the prompt. Teachers, if you can just ask scholars as well, how many paragraphs would they need for this journal? Okay, we can break out for let's say 4 minutes.
Okay. Opening all rooms.
All right, scholars, so everyone's sitting up. Eyes on me. Patrick, I don't see you.
Now do you see me?
Oh, you are here, Miss Leifer. I didn't realize. Sorry. Makan, I don't see you. Okay. Anselmo, yes, Patrick, I see you. Yes, Anselmo? While Anselmo's speaking, I'm going to share my screen with you. Go ahead, Anselmo.
Macron left.
Okay.
Oh,
I will speak to him later, but thank you for letting me know. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you, and I want us to, everyone. Lisa, mute yourself. Okay, bodies are still, hands are down, Jace. Eyes are on me. In 3, in 2, in 1. Jason, I don't know where you're going. We've talked about this multiple times. You do not get up out of your seat for no reason. All right, so looking back at our prompt here, we're gonna start with that. How many paragraphs do we need to answer our prompt? Show me on your hands. I don't see anyone showing me. Okay, Yusuf is showing me 3. Jason is showing 1. Brenly, please participate and show me on your hands how many paragraphs do you think we need? Haley, same thing. Brenly said 3. Sherry said 3. Ari 3. Okay, so Brenly, can you please tell me why you think we're gonna be writing 3 paragraphs?
I think we're gonna be writing 3 paragraphs because we need a
Please put your hands,
we need to
AirPods down.
describe what our life is gonna be like. That's 1. Describe how we're gonna be affected. That's 2. And include our opinion.
Okay, I'm sorry, Brenly. Jason, second time, put the headphones down. Thank you. Your body is still. Your attention is on me.
Another thing,
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, Miss Sandham. I'm about to take this chat and send it to the deans because everybody that's typing in it is showing us that they're not, you're still typing, Issa, that they're not paying attention. Stop chatting.
Oh, the chat's not even open on my thing.
I wouldn't look there. It's just gonna make you sad.
Okay. I'm like already disappointed hearing this. I've told you guys about this multiple times already.
So Issa, I'm already contacting the deans.
So I'm sorry, Brenly. So can you just repeat it because our seconds are already up. So actually, I'm just going to repeat it back. Boys and girls, but it's only 2 paragraphs because the first paragraph is describe what your life is like. And then the second paragraph would be describe how you're affected by the world around you. But when you're writing those paragraphs, you're including your opinions and feelings about your life and how the Great Depression has impacted your life. Okay, so that's why it's only 2 paragraphs. It's not 3. Just give me a thumbs up if you understand. Ansamo, thumbs up if you understand. You're not focused. Pay attention. all of this is being recorded. I hope you guys know that. Writing is being recorded.
Thank you.
Miss Nancy
Miss-
is back.
Okay, great. We're all back.
So if there's one scholar that we can just choose on, or we can cold call it as well, just to tell us how many paragraphs we should have and why they think that.
Haley.
We're supposed to have 2 paragraphs. We're supposed to have 1 paragraph explaining how we feel about our life when we're an orphan, and then the other paragraph is explaining like what happens.
Agree or disagree with Haley's answer?
I see Ariana disagreeing. Go ahead, Ariana.
I respectfully disagree with Haley, and I think it's 3 paragraphs because 1 paragraph is describe what your life is like, and the second paragraph is how you describe how you are affected by the world around you, and the last paragraph is include your opinions and feelings about your life and how the Great Depression has impacted your life.
Okay, so agree or disagree with Ariana's statement? Okay, so what I want, so I know there was a lot of agree, disagree, so I'm gonna go over. There's 2 paragraphs, and within those 2 paragraphs, you're including your opinions and feelings about your life. Okay, so the first paragraph, you're talking about what your life is like, and you're still including your own opinions and feelings, okay, and how the Great Depression has impacted your life within that paragraph. Same thing goes for describe how you're affected by the world around you. So while you're talking about how you're affected by the world around you, you're including your opinions and feelings as well. Because if you didn't do that when you're writing the paragraphs, it wouldn't be considered a journal, right? Because we're always talking about our emotions within the journal, okay? Does everybody understand? Give me a thumbs up with what I just said. So
We might want to do a gesture one more time. How many paragraphs?
That's exactly. So show me on your hands one more time. How many paragraphs do I want to see in your journal?
I'm still seeing 3s.
Okay, boys and girls. Boys and girls. So let me share my screen with you. Share.
You guys, we know it's the end of the day, but you just need to do your best to sit yourself up. Me too. Come on, let's all sit up. Sit up. Okay. And listen carefully.
Okay, so all eyes are on the screen looking at what I'm going to show you, okay? So it says over here, in your entry, be sure to describe what your life is like. That's going to be your first paragraph. Okay, second paragraph, describe how you're affected by the world around you, okay? How are you affected by the world around you? Like what's going on in the world? And then it says, include your opinions and feelings about your life. Okay, so you're including your opinions and feelings about your life and how the Great Depression has impacted your life. So within these 2 paragraphs, right, they're saying that you need to include how you're feeling, your opinions about it, and how the Great Depression has impacted your life. So this is not, I know a lot of us, what we're doing is we're seeing 3 bullets here and we're thinking, oh, okay, it's 3 paragraphs. No, that's not what they're asking you for. So you need to make sure that you're reading carefully what the prompt is asking you to do. And it's only 2 paragraphs, okay? And you're including, once again, opinions and feelings. Can we call on somebody to just explain what I did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Damien.
Hmm?
Oh my. Never mind, Damien. I was thinking you would have your answer ready. Jameer. Unmute yourself.
What was the question?
Okay, boys and girls, please pay attention. That's the second person, Miss McLean.
Liam's got it. Liam's got it. Go for it, Liam.
Okay, so in this journal we're supposed to have 2 paragraphs, and one of them is to describe how our life is like during the Great Depression and how you're affected by the world around you. And in those 2 paragraphs, you're including your opinions and feelings about how the Great Depression impacted you.
Thank you, Liam. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna break out for the next, let's say 8 minutes, and I want you to write as much as you can during those 8 minutes because I want to call somebody's work to show what writing looks like. So I want to see a good chunk of writing during those 8 minutes. Okay? So yeah, we can break out for 8 minutes.
Okay. Rooms are open.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right. Jace, you can take that off because you weren't using it earlier. So I feel like you're playing around. Let's try not to waste time again. So bodies are still, Jason. Still. Everyone is still. Hands are down. Down. And your eyes are on me. So I'm scanning right now. So Kedrick, you need to find like a space that you can put, I don't know if it's a computer or a tablet that you're using, but put it down so that you're gonna be able to do your writing. Thank you, Yusuf. If I could give you a ticket, I would give you a ticket. Ari good, Ansamo good, Haley good, great. Okay, so for the next 7 minutes, I'm actually gonna put like 6 because it's counting down pretty fast on the computer. For the next 6 minutes, you are going to be writing your draft using your graphic organizer. Give me a thumbs up if you understand what you're doing during this time. I want to see your best writing because I'm going to be checking in on some of you to show me your paper so that when we go back to the main room, you can show other scholars what writing looks like. That means you need to have a lot of writing done. Okay, so pencils up. Where's everybody's pencil? I need to see everybody's pencil. Issa, I don't see your pencil or pen. Ansamo, please sit. I don't know why you're up. Ellie, pencil up. Ansamo, pencil up. And to paper. Get started right away. Yes, Makan, you have to unmute yourself.
What is the date of the Great Depression? What was the date of the Great Depression that I can put down?
Okay, so it happened in 1959, I believe. But the thing is, Makan, because you don't have to use exact dates. Okay, you're talking about the certain events that happened during it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Ramel, eyes on your paper. Jace, you now have a check. Put it down, pick up your pencil, and get started. Ansamo, you have to unmute yourself.
The only reason I was standing up is because my pencil fell.
Okay, get to work. Issa, unmute yourself. Issa, unmute yourself.
Can I get a new pen because this ran out of ink?
Hurry up, Issa. Mute yourself, please. Yes, Yusuf, I'm sorry about that. Please mute yourself. Isa. Isa. I don't understand. Isa, can you mute yourself? Do you not hear me?
Not really.
Oh, okay. I think you need to, if you can't hear me, don't use those headphones. Can you hear me properly?
Yeah, now.
Okay, you need to turn up the volume on your headphones or the computer because I've been calling your name. Mute yourself.
Oh, okay.
Emma, let me see what you have on your paper. Put it up to the... Okay, keep going. Pramel, let me see what you have on your paper. Okay, Jace, let me see what you have. Okay, Haley, let me see your paper. Wow, good job. That's a lot of writing. Brenly, Yusuf, you don't see my screen? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I shared it. There you go. Sorry about that. Kadrick, can I see your paper? Hold it closer. Move it to the other side. Move it more to the, yeah, good job. Okay, keep going. Jason, sit still. Keep going. Ari, let me see what you have in your paper. Okay, keep going. Good, I see Issa has he put their journal, he put the date at the top, just as if he was writing it, good. Kelly, can you unmute yourself and read me what you have?
Okay, what I have is one day while I was eating dinner with my family, we heard a loud boom and many more. We heard lots of screaming.
Kelly, let me stop you. Oh, because remember, you're an orphan, so who are you eating dinner with?
My family.
Who's your family?
Oh, this is like, it's like around right before it happened, like in the middle of us eating, that everything started to begin.
So like, did they die?
Yes.
Okay, I see what you did. Okay, Makan, what do you have?
Is being an orphan Wait, if I don't get to finish, can I say it to everybody else? Because I
I need
won't
to
be able
hear what you have first, so quickly.
Okay, being an orphan is hard. I've been walking all over streets everywhere. People always look at me like, what's wrong with a black kid walking up and down the street? Actually, maybe now I see the problem with that. Now, but if I really been hurt, but if I've been, it's really been hurting me. Oh, that reminds me. I always have to go to the mission just I because I'm always late. I really don't know what it
Okay, Miss Nanhu is back.
Okay, we're all back.
Okay, great. So Miss McLean, you can call on someone.
Sure. Let's hear from Joe Handy. Joe Handy, can you start showing us your paragraph? And can you start speaking so that your video comes to the top?
What I do was my life is terrible. My life is terrible because there's no food and people are going crazy, and Flint is dangerous because people hurt or kill each other. So in the Great Depression, it was a tragic event and people are still recovering. I was sad because my family passed away and I have to stay with people who kill people like me. And if I do something bad, I will be hurt or killed. If we want to eat, we have to wake up early and wait for a long time. I was nervous because I could die for no food or not good health. I was fine until the Great Depression, and markets have been destroyed from I don't remember why the markets were destroyed though. That's it.
Okay, so because people didn't have like enough money. Well, first of all, that was really, really good, Johandi. Like that was like as if you were really there. So good job on that. But yeah, because there was like the economy was like crashing and everything as far as I remember. And so a lot of people didn't have money for food, so riots ended up happening. And that's exactly why like they were just kind of storming the markets and things like that. So they ended up getting destroyed. So great job. Johandi, can you do me a favor? Can I just see what your paper looks like in the camera? Great. So I want everyone to take a look at Johandi's paper. This is the type of writing we should all be doing, okay? Because thank you for putting that in the spotlight. He has it even labeled. Wait, I'm not finished.
Johandi, hold it up.
Yeah. Because he has paragraph 1, he has paragraph 2. His handwriting is very clear and neat. I see that he has his periods, and it's also, I don't even see, from what I'm scanning, I don't see spelling errors, so that's really good. This is what writing should look like all the time. A lot of us are not doing this type of writing work during writing, and it's getting transferred throughout all of our lessons. Okay, so this is the type of work, John, honey, you can put it down now. Your hand's probably tired. This is the type of work that I want to see, as well as your teachers. Okay, your other teachers as well. So that's all the time that we have for today. Congratulations, guys. We made it through our first week of remote learning. Yay.
Oh my gosh.
Making history.
Yes.
Oh yeah, in history, in classical history, you have been the first to do online learning.
Yep. So you guys should be very, very proud of yourselves. I just want you to also know I'm going to send out, just like I did for yesterday and the day before, I'm sending a Jupyter message of all your homework. it consists, I'm just gonna quickly take a look at it. So teachers, you can just let me know for math. Actually, I'm just gonna. Okay, everybody can see right here. We have math. I even told you the date of the packet, okay? And the link is attached for TA, same thing. These are your readings, these are the links. And if you do have any questions about anything, you can just reach out to your advisory teachers. So I hope that we're gonna see more completion on your homework, okay? All right, boys and girls, well, rest up, have a great weekend, and we will see you guys back here on Monday. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good weekend.